9:31, thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. We want to get right into our next guest this morning. We have the extremely talented and acclaimed singer and songwriter with us right now, Joan Osborne. She's performing tonight at the JCC Hart Theater.
Well, now, unfortunately, the show is sold out, but we still wanted to chat with her this morning to get a closer look at tonight's show as well as her new album.
Joan, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to chat with us once again. Have had the pleasure of speaking with you a handful of times now, and it's an absolute joy to continue that. Since the show is sold out, I want to dive right into the new album, Dylanology Live. What can you tell us about it?
Well, this is a recording that we did of a full band show from back in 2018. We had put out an album of songs of Bob Dylan, and we did a special tour behind that, which had a full band and special guests, and we recorded some of the nights. But I sort of lost track of that until the beginning of this year, and I was going through my archives, and I found this recording, and I thought it had come out really great, so we decided to put it out. And it had nothing to do with this movie about Bob Dylan that's just been out and smart to schedule it. It was sort of a happy accident that there's so much interest in him right now. But this is a live album from 2018, and it's coming out April 25th.
And what was it like to just approach those songs? I mean, you have an iconic figure like Bob Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good question. I mean, there are so many amazing songs. For me, it was a very instinctive process. I knew that there were certain songs that I was drawn to. And so we would take those into the studio, myself and the band. And then it was kind of a trial and error thing. If I could find a place where the song and my voice really connected in a way that allowed them to blossom, then I thought, well, right, that's what we need to do. We want to find some sort of shades of meaning of the song that maybe haven't been discovered before.
You mentioned finding those shades of meaning in the song that you hadn't discovered before, but you've also, I believe, likened Dylan and his lyrics to that of an actor performing Shakespeare on the stage. What did you discover about those lyrics beyond just those words in the process of performing this music?
Well, I think the thing that really struck me most is how even a song that was written 50 years ago or 40 years ago seems like it could have been written about what's happening right now. And I think that's, just the amazing timeless quality of this music. It feels very relevant, and it feels very immediate when you're performing it today, even though the songs might have been written decades ago.
And as for the sold-out show, which congratulations on that, what are you looking forward to, like really putting this music on its feet for others to enjoy?
Yeah, well, we have decided to really play around with it, and we will certainly be doing some of the songs from the Bob Dylan releases that we're putting out, but we're also experimenting and doing things that we've never recorded and never performed before. So for the audience that's coming tonight, there'll be something fresh and new that they've never seen before.
Let's talk about that audience a little bit, because this is not your first rodeo in Rochester. You've been here a number of times. The audiences love you. You sell out constantly when you're here, as you do it everywhere you go. But what is it about Rochester that keeps you coming back here? Is it the garbage plate?
Well, Rochester has been so supportive of me from the very beginnings of my career. From years before I had any kind of a record deal, I was invited to play an opening slot here on a festival opening for B.B. King, who is a personal hero of mine. So from that moment on, I just felt like this town has really embraced us, and I've all tried to come back again and again and really stay connected with the fan base, because it's, like seeing an old friend, the people who have come to see us for decades and have known us since way before I had any international hits or anything like that, and have stuck around to the point where I am right now in my career, where I've got a very interesting career. I've got an audience that stays with me, and I'm not making big monster hits, but it's so interesting to continue to sing and to continue to explore music at this point in my life and career. And it's great to bring that whole experience back to Rochester with that deep audience.
And for anyone who wants to go ahead and purchase the new album or be able to do a pre-jam session, for example, before the show, where can they go ahead and take a listen?
I believe JoanOsborne.com has all of that information about pre-orders and everything like that for the new album. So that would be great if somebody was not able to come to the show tonight and still was interested, they could go to JoanOsborne.com.
Well, listen, I'm sure there are a lot of people watching this live right now kicking themselves saying, I wish I had known. But that's okay because you can pre-order that album. It comes out April 25th. Dylanology Live is the name. Joan Osborne, the headliner of that, along with some amazingly talented other performers that you sing along with. Joan, thank you so much for your time this morning. Greatly appreciate speaking with you again. One of these days, though, next time you're in Rochester, please come to the studio because it would be great to shake your hand and meet you in person.
I would love to. I hope that works out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Take care and best of luck. Break a leg.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, stick around. We still have so much more to get to on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, it's the Weekend Buzz.
Yeah, we are back right after this.